Alright everyone, so we do have some new information about patch 2.0, and if you guys are wondering, 2.0 is actually the same as 1.16. The only difference is they decided to rename it. I'm not sure why, maybe they thought it would generate more hype or something, but we've got more information about that specifically related to Tag Team 3 vs 3 Arena and the Arena Shop. And this was actually posted by the Diamond in the content creator chat. Of course, we have permission to share this with all of you guys, and I also have some screenshots here as well to kind of get into this in a little bit more detail. Now, what I wanted to do today is I just wanted to give you guys the information. I'm going to keep my personal opinion out of this in today's video, just keep it purely informational, and then maybe either later tonight or tomorrow, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about my personal opinions about everything that's really been going on related to this so far. So let's jump right into the actual information though. Hi all, as you know, in our next patch, it will be called patch 2.0, not 1.16 as we expected earlier. We'll have a new feature, the Tag Team Arena. This will not be a replacement for the old arena battles, but rather a complementing feature that will in time grow into something quite different. So these are the main points to mention regarding Tag Team Arena. It will be available to all players of level 35 and above. Before you start battling in Tag Team Arena, you'll need to set your arena defenses, more than one. In Tag Arena, you'll need to set 3 separate arena defense teams. Team 1 will fight the first battle, Team 2 in the second, and Team 3 in the third. Classic Arena requires you to set at least 1 champion, while you'll need to have at least 3 champions for the Tag Team Arena, a champion of each team. The maximum number of champions you can use is 12, 4 champions in each of 3 teams. A champion can only be used in the Tag Team Arena defense roster once unless you have a duplicate of them. And this is a little bit of a side note, but I really hope that this is not what they meant by a system in the future coming to use your duplicate champions. I don't think it is, but with Plarium, you never really know, and I really hope that this isn't what they meant by that. Anyway, back to the actual post here. In which case, both can be used in the same team or in different teams. They can be used for Classic Arena Defense and Tag Team Arena Defense at the same time. Tag Team Arena battles will require a special kind of token to participate. This is quite important, and the next line here explains in a little bit more detail. Upon reaching level 35, or on the day 2.0 goes live for those players who are already level 35 or higher, each player will receive 5 Tag Team Arena tokens. Tag Team Arena tokens reset fully at 0 UTC. So the regular arena tokens that we actually have, these ones right here, they reset 1 per hour. So it takes 10 hours for these to fully refresh. And of course, you've also got your arena bags, which you can get from things like the daily playtime rewards. And of course, if you buy them for real money. And to my knowledge, or at least the knowledge that we have so far about the Tag Team Arena tokens, they will not interfere in any way with the arena token system that we have now. That includes using the current arena bags to refresh our Tag Team Arena tokens. You know, it seems like there's going to be another system that they will use in order to, if you can refresh them, to refresh your Tag Team Arena tokens. So who knows though, things could definitely change. They sure have quite a bit with Plarium updates lately. But getting back to where we were here, Tag Team Arena battles work in a similar way to the Classic Arena. There is a list of possible opponents in the Battle tab. You'll see their defense teams and choose opponent to face. After that, you'll be able to fill your own tag teams to fight in each consecutive battle of the 3 battle series. Here you must fight a series of 3 battles in full, each one between new champions. Whichever player wins 2 out of the 3 battles will be the overall winner, though each battle contributes to the final score. So to my understanding, the overall winner is just who wins 2 out of 3, and it doesn't really mean as much as you might think, because if you're getting individual points per battle, you obviously really want to win all 3 out of 3, because then you're not going to get those lost points deducted from you if you lose. So let's just use 10 as an example here, because it's a really easy number to work with. But if you win 10 points per win and you lose 10 points per loss, if you win 3 battles out of the 3, you're going to get plus 30 points. Whereas if you win 2 battles and lose 1, you're going to win 20 points and then lose 10 points, so you're only going to have a net gain of plus 10 points compared to the plus 30 points that if you were to win 3 out of 3 battles. So technically in both scenarios you are the winner, but in one of them you get 3 times as many points by winning all 3 battles versus a third of the points if you only win 2 out of 3 of those battles. that's my understanding of the way that it works right now anyway. There will be 12 tiers of the tag team arena, similar to what we have right now. It looks like bronze 1 through 4, silver 1 through 4, gold 1 through 4. It doesn't look like they're starting out with platinum though. Again, this could just be not included in this post tier. Maybe they will launch it with platinum. There is a feature that we wanted to introduce to the game for a long while, one that our players likewise requested frequently, the Arena Shop or Bazaar, as it will be called. And honestly, guys, this is a personal opinion out of this, but I am really looking forward to seeing a lot more information about this. And I've got a little bit, including some other messages from the Diamond tier, but if they do this right, I think the Arena Shop actually has potential. And I really think that they should look at doing a system like that for the Clan Boss as well as the Arena. While it is not going to hit the servers in Update 2.0, we're happy to confirm that the Bazaar Shop will happen in the next big Arena update. Little bit confused about that because 2.0 is the next big Arena update, which is Tag Team Arena, but then they're saying that the Bazaar is not actually coming with 2.0. So from clarifying it with the Diamond, and my understanding is 2.0 is just 1.16, which is the tag team 3 versus 3 arena, and unfortunately the Bazaar or the Arena Shop is going to be delayed with the launch of 2.0. Just like we've had a delay with, like the Arena Onslaught tournaments, or they say, it's coming out, but it's not going to be ready the day the patch comes out. It's kind of that same type of story where they're saying, it's getting ready, but it won't actually be here the day the update comes out. It'll be here later on afterwards. So I don't really know. That's my understanding of it. Of course, it's a little bit difficult to tell with Plarium updates lately, but from the information given, that's how it seems to be working. It will be closely connected to the Tag Team Arena. So I have a couple more screenshots here, specifically related to that Arena Shop and the Diamond's comments on that. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys some actual screenshots and artwork of the Tag Team Arena, so you guys can get a little bit of a visualization of it here. So here's the first one, just another conceptual art background of the actual arena setting itself. And then we've got the actual screen here that shows the battles. Now, something that I thought to myself just really quickly off the top of my head, and I'm sure once the actual testing comes out and people will actually be able to play around with this themselves, it'll be a lot easier to find out, the flaws and what could be changed. But so if you face 3 battles and you have to set your defenses and your offenses, I really hope that it's not just Team 1 fights up against opponent Team 1, and then your Team 2 fights up against opponent's Team 2, because what that's going to require you to do is you're going to have to go back to your actual formation, the 12 champions that you set up in your formation, and switch around. Like, if you know that your opponent's defense has these 4 champions in Team 1, and then these 4 champions in Team 2, and then you look at your offense and you're like, wait a second, but my offense, my first team is actually way better for my opponent's second team, and my second team is actually way better for my opponent's first team. It would make sense to allow you to, when you actually go into the battle, have my first team fight their second team, and then, obviously that would kind of save the whole step of having to go back and manually change out your champions, because then what I would have to do is I would have to go back to my offense team and switch out all my Team 1 champions for Team 2, and keep doing this depending on kind of the formation and the defenses that my opponents have. So all it really does in the end is just cut back on the busy work of having to do all that stuff manually by allowing us to say, okay, you know what, our Team 1, I want actually my Team 2 to fight against my opponent's Team 1, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is just a bit of what it looks like right there. And then we've got another screen right here. And it really does just look like the arena, except it's multiplied by 3. Very similar to what the regular arena screen looks like. And then we've got this screenshot here, which shows the victory with the points as well. Importantly, because I gave that example there of, well, it really does benefit you a lot in order to win all 3 of the matches compared to just winning 2. Because you're really going to get a lot more points and progress in the system. Even though you might technically get the win if you get 2 out of 3 compared to 3 out of 3, it's still way better for you to get that 3 out of 3. And Then we've got this right here, which kind of shows this is still considered a victory, right? Because he's won 2 out of 3. But in this example, he's getting 8 points per victory and 12 points for loss. So he's got 16 points in wins and 12 points in losses. So he's only got a net positive of, looks like 4 points for this. Whereas if he were to win all 3 of them, assuming that the victory gives 8 points where he got the defeat, instead of only getting 4 points, he would actually get 24 points. So that's an even more extreme example right there, because for some reason he's losing more points from a loss than he's gaining from a victory. But you guys get the general idea of that right there. Okay, so now the actual arena shop, and a couple of things here. So the question that a lot of people have is, you know, what's actually going to be in the arena shop, and why is it being delayed as well? Because that's obviously, you know, this is one of those things where we've really been asking for a system like this for a very, very long time. And a couple of screenshots here from the diamonds. The feature is in the works, but I assume even from its name that we'll be able to purchase in-game stuff from there using the points earned on Arena or something connected to this. I don't have more info. I should have something after the release 2.0 shows up in-game. So another question that a lot of people have been asking is, will we be able to use, you know, our Arena points or something, whatever we can from just the regular Arena for this Arena shop, or will it strictly only be for the tag team Arena points and system? And from my understanding, maybe it's not 100% clear from this message right here, and this is not a confirmation, by the way. Of course, the Diamond really has to be very careful with what he says when it comes to 100% confirming stuff. But from my understanding is it will also somehow tie in to the regular Arena system and will not just exclusively be the tag team Arena system. Now, in terms of the actual rewards, the Diamond doesn't really seem to have a whole lot to share with us about this, but even himself would like to purchase legendary tomes from the, you know, Arena shop, or the Bazaar as they call it. I don't really think this has a whole lot of weight, but this would be a huge miss if they did not include skill books in the shop. I said I'm going to keep personal opinion out of this. This is the only personal opinion piece that I'm going to put in this entire video, and I'm going to end it off here with the Arena shop. And I'll just say once again, it would be a huge miss if they introduced this Arena shop into the game and they did not include skill books in it in any way, shape, or form. There just was no skill books. That's all I'm going to leave about it. Besides that, I'm going to keep personal opinions out of it. I'll turn it to you guys, though. You are welcome to let me know however you guys feel about this update in the comment section. I will be taking a look, of course, as I always do. And maybe tonight, you know, sometimes later in the days, I'll post random discussion videos that are not really informational like this one, where I do just go over my personal opinions on stuff. Maybe I will tomorrow. But, you know, this information, I really just wanted to get it out there and leave it as it is. So with that all being said, though, that is going to be it for the video today, so I hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave a quick like as well. It means more than you can imagine, so thank you so much to all of you guys who do that. And more Raid Shadow Legends videos, guides, tutorials, all that fun stuff should be popping up on the screen right about now. Feel free to check it out, but if not, until next time, take care, everyone, and this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.